about 5 minutes after my meltdown, I have switched games and I've gone to a more superior FIFA. This game I can definitely play. This game isn't as bullshit. It's advanced as well. First of all, I'll show you. I've got professional turned on. 6-minute halves, that sort of thing. This is a career mode I've actually wanted to do for a while. I've already got a career mode going, so I'm going to just name it YouTube. Let's put YT. Because it's going on YouTube. So this time is different. It's a 15-season journey, and your ultimate goal is to become a 5-star manager. So you can change change teams many times over your career. So that's probably what I'm going to do as well. It's not going to be with one team. It's going to be with multiple teams. But of course, the main goal is to become a 5-star manager. So, who am I going to be? Curly hair dude. That, I mean, see, none of them look like me, if I'm being honest, but be Dan Meister, as is my YouTube name, pretty much. Although this is on Retro FIFA now, so, but doesn't matter. And of course I'm going to be in Region 1. So let's have a look at the teams I can be. So you have to work your way up. So basically you start with a lower league team. And you can be Celtic and Rangers as well. However, I don't actually want to do that. I do want to start with a team in the bottom, in the lower leagues. I mean, you can also, if you have a look as well, there are other teams. You can start in MLS or the K-League, which I have no interest really of being in any of these leagues, quite frankly. Brazilian League, possibly. If you go to here, you'll have teams in Serie B. A couple of bottom half Portuguese teams. I mean, Braga are there, that's not a bad option, but of course it's not the Braga of nowadays. And then, yeah, Malaga B. Sporting Gijón, Alaves. So there are some teams there, but obviously I'm going to start in Region 1. Now, who should I be? Team I was thinking about being Notts County on in this list, but I think if I back out and I go back into it, it might reappear. Give it one more go and then I'll be someone else. Northampton and SE, look, there are different teams. Lincoln are there too. Maybe Lincoln. I could be Northampton as well. Actually, I'm going to be Northampton, I think. That's what I'm going to start with. We hold Dan Meister in the highest regard. Top half of the table. So my aim isn't promotion, it's top half of the table. Now, every time I play this game, the main thing is getting your fitness and finance up, because everything else is somewhat irrelevant. It doesn't really, because player ratings and improvements aren't really as potent in this game as they are in newer games. And the big thing is make sure you get your finance up so you have more money when you win matches, and make sure your fitness is up, because if you play on a wing, you tend to get knackered a lot quicker in this game, which is unfortunate. So my first game is against Macclesfield. So let's have a look at the fixtures. I've got Macclesfield, Yeovil away, Rochdale at home, Mansfield away, Brentford in the Cup, that's in the Carling Cup, Rushden and Diamonds, who don't exist anymore, Lincoln, Actually, a few teams don't exist anymore. Recently, of course. So if you have a look at the table. So a few teams that don't exist anymore. Russian and Diamonds, of course, being one. Boston being another one, I'm sure. Bury, of course, most recently and most infamously, you'd say. And also, I think there's one more. Yeah, Darlington. Oh, and Chester. And Chester, so there's 5 now that no longer exist, which kind of just shows you how tough it can be. Right, so let's have a look at my team. So I've got Harper in goal. But God, is that Mark Bunn? Jesus, yeah, I forgot he started in Northampton. Young Mark Bunn. Is that Luke Chambers based at Ipswich? I have to look that up. We've got a left back playing left mid. Wilmot, Westwood, Carruthers, Reeves, Hicks, Lowe. What's his name? Josh Lowe. Sabin, Scott McLeish, who I know he bangs goals in this level. Already I'm thinking I need a centre mid. Although this Cottage guy looks decent. I mean, he's 18, so he'll be in and out of the team, and his morale's bad for some reason as well. So, Rowson, defensive mid. Who have I got on my bench? Youngs. Amu. Rowson. Don't know why I've got people that are, well, better rated on the bench for some reason. He's 18 and he's got quite a high rating. And Westwood's he's 49 rated. Jesus. Get this guy, and he's 60 at least. I mean, he's young, but jeez, look at his squad. His left back, Murray's 49. Yashin is okay. If that's the case, I might play some of the right mids on the wing. Youngs is 40. Jesus, some work to do. He's 51. Why is he there? Seriously. Thing is, I don't know many of these players in real life, but it's like you've pretty much got to go with the rating, because now I've got a better team at least. I'm thinking I want to get centre mid and centre back, and I may have to sell some of these guys. That Boyd's not too bad. That Westwood's getting sold. Sorry, Westwood's getting sold. I've got 5 strikers as well. Because there's Sabine and McLeish, 58, 60, 58, 50. Right, so Richards I'm going to sell. Because I've got 4 strikers. I think that's more than enough anyway. And I'm probably going to sell that Murray as well. No, Westwood I'm going to sell. So it's probably the team I'm going to go with for this career mode. May get a wing or 2, but I definitely want people in the centre of the park. Okay, so to do all that, you've got to go to options, and then transfer market, and Jesus, look at the values. There is some shit in my team because I only get about 5,000 points for them, which means I can't afford too much. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. Well, I want to sell him anyway. To be fair, I only plan to stay for a season. So Darlington wants him. Darlington actually have a really good player. They've got a striker called Scartassini, who's really good actually. Because I'm thinking I'm going to get 1 player now because of how shit they are and how little money I've recouped for them. See, look, Notts County is much better. I actually know their team too, thanks to managing them before. 53. Peter Beagry. Is that? Jamie Tolley. Have a look at these stats. They're not great, quite frankly. Right, I think I'm just gonna go with it for now, and I might see if I win a couple of games, see if I can upgrade my squad after winning some games. But let's have a look. I think that's the team I'm gonna go with. I thought I started Galbraith. I didn't. This isn't a team I put out. What the fuck? Or did I just change it because I've sold some players? Squad. Like, that definitely isn't a team I put out. I put Rouston and I put Cottage in there, didn't I? I've actually forgot now. Thanks, game. Yeah, Hicks was there. Put Moo on the bench. Okay, so I've got two strikers. He was ahead of... He was actually playing, though. Like, Chambers wasn't there. Yeah, it was Bozage and Graham, and Bojic and Graham. Centre backs.
See, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9. Maybe even 9.5. That blue top short top you've got on is nice. Bit too much fake tan though, but yeah, you score high. But there's just one little thing that's really annoying me about you, you see. Yeah, like I said, you are really fit, but my God,
save changes.
Don't you just know it? I'm not trying to
so with that, we should be able to go into a game now.
So when I looked at you standing there with your horde, I was waiting in the queue looking at the ball, wondering whether to have a burger or chips or what the shrapnel in my back pocket could afford. When I noticed at the corner of my eye, looking toward my direction, your eyes locked on my course. I couldn't concentrate.
Right, so I've been offered a player, Isaiah Salcedo. Isaiah Salcedo. Right. This is where now I need to have a look. So I'm going to open up this site, which I know has FIFA 5 stats on. It's like a database which has different stats in. So FIFA 5. Asier Salcedo. FIFA 5. So he would have been 51, with a potential of going up to 61. Ball control 53. His stats are more physical than anything, so I'm going to say no. Okay. Because I've got a red, I've got a more of a maroon burgundy sort of home kit and a white away kit. Just having a look because I honestly don't know much about Northampton, especially 2005. Actually, I wonder where they finished the season. I want to quickly check on Wikipedia whilst we get the stats for the first game of the season. Of course, this is the first ever time that this is the first season with the rebranding where it became a championship in League 1 and League 2. So in League 2, where did Northampton finish? 7th, but they didn't go up though. They lost to Southend in the semi-final playoffs. 7th isn't bad actually, it's in the bloody team I've got.
Players are fit, there's been nobody who's got injured pre-season, so in a way it's the perfect setting here as we kick off this new season of football, and we also hope that we'll see a very high standard of refereeing so far this year. And we're off. Let's hope we have an exciting game today.
So this Carruthers as well is quite good. And this is the first game with the first touch control, so that's another good thing as well. I can maybe be a bit more assured of my touch, with my touch. Ref. Oh, never mind.
Has to cross it here.
Cross it in. Oh, Sabin unfortunately couldn't quite get any end of that. But I do believe that the circle doesn't tackle as anymore in this game. So that's one thing that could be a problem. But the through balls are...
Impressive lob there.
Go on.
And the goalkeeper
Oh.
just got there in
But yeah,
time.
you can actually do chips in this game as well. So it's just a lot more functional, I think, than FIFA 04. They definitely came a long way in 12 months' time. I feel like FIFA 4
Look at this.
is a game where there's a lot of nostalgia with it, and it's like people look through it, look at it with rose-tinted glasses almost. But on the whole, as just playing for it now, it really controlled awfully, and I think that's why PES was actually quite superior to it for a while, wasn't it? Some people may argue it still is. Browson, oh,
Hits the defender.
good start. Also, this corner routing is a lot better in FIFA 4. The camera is better for a start. Oh,
Cleared away from the box.
okay, so I'll go back to Carruthers, Kozic.
There's some quite good technicians on the field today, Ali.
Noticed it.
Just whack him low.
Waiting for a pass.
I saw J low and I was like,
Goes with the header.
whack him low. Oh, Kozic, that was a good hit.
Finger to it. Loses it.
It's been a good start. Just have to make sure not to get overconfident or anything. We're not Sunderland from 2004.
Well, so far no score here between two.
And again, if anyone's disappointed that I've stopped that, I'm sorry. It wasn't enjoyable. And actually, I prefer this game as it is anyway. Also, through balls work in this game too. So I'd be really careful because, again, fitness is horrible in this game. Scott McLeish. Oh, big save.
Tipped by the keeper.
Oh, man. Been a good start though. Nice player.
That'll be a throw in now.
Wow, in 20 minutes I'm already enjoying this a lot more. Well, 20 in-game minutes, it'll be about 2 in real life, 3.
Ooh, that's good football. That's really well constructed.
One thing I will say is though, on this mode, that off-the-ball thing, they still do use it in FIFA 05, and the computers are really good at it. So they do tend to carve your defence open quite a lot. So you have to be really careful with that.
And a nice goal kick from the keeper.
Ah,
Passed on then.
come on, Joachim Low.
He's in charge.
Got to manage Germany. Got to be better than this. To be fair, imagine someone had played for Northampton managing Germany. It's like, why didn't I learn my football? Having said that, Roberto Martinez played for Swansea. He manages Belgium now. I mean, fair enough, Belgium aren't really off. They don't have the tradition that Germany do, but Belgium are no mugs.
Very evenly contested game.
McLeish. Oh, how in the hell? And I really should have gone across the keeper there. That was a great save though. It was like, it was a magnet almost, like you just, as if he knew where I was going. Because again, you can't really finesse in this game. I don't think you can. Finesse finishes really were a bit more prominent as you, oh shit.
Loses it.
I got the ball. Fuck
Oh,
me.
it's a penalty. Let's see if he gets a card for that.
Well, it's good to see that we're still carrying on in the same mould though, giving away penalties for stupid reasons.
Result of that tackle.
Yes. Looks like a bad injury.
Okay, no, I didn't get the ball.
Only got a yellow card, I think.
Oh, sorry, I didn't put my thing back on. My sponge. I've injured him.
He picked up an injury. And now he's been substituted.
Every time! I can't save penalties in any game.
Raced it past the keeper.
It's actually ridiculous.
This game gets its first goal and it's 1-0 here.
Oh, imagine that. That would have been a great reply.
Played out wide by the keeper.
Go on, Joachim. That's it. Get in a box.
Down the sideline.
Oh, as if.
Away. Now,
It's going to be the same story, isn't it? The keeper's going to be OP and then my keeper's going to go to shit. Oh, I didn't realise it. Honestly, that was a missed touch. I actually tried to pass it back to the guy on the edge to shoot. But then the missed control went to the guy on the edge and he tried to pass it backwards to, well, even further backwards. And I was like, what the hell?
Solid defending.
Oh, come on. Reactions. Plays it back. Sabin.
Possessed.
Damn it.
Shot blocked.
Not for the one to try in. We are 1-0 down. Go on, Galbraith. Give me a good ball. That's what we're talking about. That's why I put you in the team.
Stand and stare.
Don't know what the old manager saw in that left back. That was crap. But
It's not
okay.
about the outcome, it's a goal.
But I saw something on a training pitch from you.
That was a great goal.
That's a great ball. Good header as well. Headers are really... What the hell's going on with the camera for these replays? Also, I hope it shows this. Yeah, it does. I really love this little
You can see exactly what happened.
diagram. It does. It's like, there's the ball, there's the run, there's the header. But we need arrows to demonstrate this. I've got time for that. Just for those simple... It's just simplistic, isn't it? But it's beautiful. Right.
That's the way they like to feed the ball into feet.
Get it away. There you go. And I was praising Carruthers as well. He's the one who gave the penalty away and he's got his own booking.
For half-time, the score is 1-1. Now, what would you like to share with
Alright,
us,
let me
Alex?
check my...
Well, they're going to have to shake
Yeah,
off the
that's
mental
just...
effect
Wow.
of this injury. I'm sure the last thing the lad wants is for his teammates to be distracted. Let's take a look
We
at
check
some
these.
replays from
Check the
first
fitness.
half.
75, 74, 73, 71. So you see the fullbacks their fitness tends to go down more than central players. So you always have to keep an eye on that.
Let's enjoy the second half.
To Gabin.
Yes, good attacking ball.
Ah, come on, McLeish.
What a good piece of defending
He's quite a
there.
good low-level, lower league striker, Scott McLeish. Nice. Here is McLeish. Make a run now. And Sabin. There we go. Oh, we've got a good front two here. Who is that? Eric Sabin. Whoever that is.
And it means 2-1
But
now.
I timed the run perfect. Shit.
He's not
Press the
having
L1
to
button
do
back and I skipped the replay.
They're in front then, 2-1.
Didn't realize L1 would skip it, but never mind. Yeah, I timed the run perfectly, and then I timed the ball. Timed the timing of the timing of the through ball was perfect. Words are hard.
Onto it was muscled out by the defender.
Marvellous pass.
It's Rosen. Yashun. That's fine. We'll take that. It's a good throw in a good area.
Brilliantly, but he's got support either way. And then the defender hooked it away.
So this one you can actually move as well. I like how there's more options in this one. Rosen. Oh,
Goes
blocks.
long, just in time.
Oh, that's a good tackle. Okay. Good header. Good ball. Kozic, who's actually been quite decent. Sabin, who's gone wide.
Oh, now they have made an opening, surely.
Ah, I think I delayed it just a second too long, because I would have I was about to have the cross, but the angle got acuter and acuter, and he closed it down. Gonna make subs in a minute, I think. Right, come on, lads, drop back. We need to get into this. They got something on the ball. Starting to have a
Beret
decent amount of the ball now, but that's a good tackle.
out for a throw.
Oh, brilliant, it's our ball. I genuinely didn't think it was. Okay, well, I'll take Carruthers off, even though I actually don't want to. I'll bring Chambers on because he's young. I think I'll just make one sub for now. I might make another one in a bit. 'Cause this is usually what I do. I drag him in and then I'll go long. Like that. And you can use the first touch thing to help you. Fortunately, I didn't actually go long enough because he chested it rather than sort of flicked it on. Because that's kind of what you want to do. You want to like almost flick it on. That's what I'm talking about. But thankfully, I
Nothing away.
was able to intercept that. But those are the type of balls there which they are really good at. And you've almost got to notice them, even though it's hard to, because they're off the ball runs. And they're almost off the screen when they do the run. I didn't pass it there, but that's lucky.
Takes the ball in midfield.
Go on, have a shot from there. Oh, saved by the keeper.
The fingertips of the keeper
Ah.
stealing the shot.
That-
Really question now whether the
Good
keeper
effort.
can respond to the,
If you don't shoot, you don't score.
crowd's encouragement here. So, having got a yellow card earlier, he's left the field, having been substituted
Oh.
by his manager.
There you go. Nice. Go on, make the run, make the run. And now.
Although, what he can do here.
It's jock him low. To
Chance
Kozic.
get back
Oh.
to deliver a decent cross.
Good. Okay. Nice. As I say, I was going to go to left back,
Finding the
but
free player.
went to left mid, which is absolutely fine. We'll make a sub, just because I'm planning to shoot soon, so in case the ball goes wide or out. Lowe's done good. He's done well, so I'm going to bring him off, and I'll probably take off McLeish for Smith. There you go, those are my subs. McLeish to shoot, and it's a good parting gift.
Well, he was boxed in there.
So the manager bringing on two fresh players there. Goal kick played long. Impressive header.
It's Smith.
Nice ball into the attacking third.
The Galbraith, that's fine, we'll take the corner. It's been a promising first game. Oh, our Chambers is on the corner.
He heads this one back.
He's got to have a shot from here. Ah,
Deflected.
fortunately went to his right foot, so shot wasn't great. It's not a bad kick, but I'm going to knock it back. And we'll just recycle the possession. Round the corner. Good, there we go. Just kind of keep holding the ball now. Sabin is on a hat-trick though, so if I can get it,
Incredible.
I'll try. Ah.
Stopped in
You can sort of do those little bursts of pace to kind of make your way through the defence if you can. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Top class international defending.
Defending's actually been really good this game. It's unfortunate, I mean the penalty instant aside. And I feel a bit aggrieved with it. I mean it was a penalty. I mean I can't dispute that. That was a foul, but got to hold on though. The last couple of minutes. It's Galbraith. Well, it's not Galbraith, he's the one defending. They don't actually have the other players' names in the early FIFAs, which is a shame. Because I do like, it'd be nice. I mean, just for this instant, whilst we're doing a YouTube series, to commentate and go, oh, it's this guy on the ball. Oh, really? Oh, that's a really shitty offside.
Let's see how the offside looked in the replay.
But we're almost there. He's playing it short, which is a questionable tactic with this amount of time in the game.
Perret.
Come on. Just boot it. There we go. It's a good start. 2-1. Good home win. Had to come back from 1-0 down as well, but Sabin with the 2 goals.
Well, there's so many shots at goal. Unfortunately for them, enough of them hit the back of the net.
If I check the facts, I bet, yeah, they've had 1 shot. I had 16, so I best of bloody 1.
Here we go with the replays then.
And the thing is, I think when you have a penalty, it does actually count as a shot in this game. So here's the other thing as well. You've got this little happiness meter, and that's the board's happiness. You start at 40%, which means that you can't. If you get off to a bad start, then you're gonna be under pressure straight away. So it's always good to get off to a good start in this game, so you can sort of propel your happiness meter. Yeah, solid all around. Sabin got a 10. So 5th at the start of the season. A couple of draws from some teams. Swansea and Kidderminster haven't played yet. Oh, I pressed back then. I meant to press advance. Oh, so I've got another point. So I think at this point in time, I think finance department is where I'm going to put my money, especially whilst we're in the transfer window. How many points I get for that? I got about 200. Oh, I'm trying to think. What you? So that hit. He's 18, but his skill's 48. The thing is, realistically, how many? It's not like this is a youth career mode. You know, I'm not really. There are a lot of young players though, actually, in this team. I feel like I need to sell one more to get to be able to buy a player, but I also want to have squad depth. It's quite a challenge this actually. So if I buy anyone, it'll be someone with a low rating. So he's 49. There's no point. It's 40. I think it actually just maybe a case of kind of going through until January, unless I get offered a player. Well, he's 18. Kim J.I. Probably still playing now, isn't he? Was it Kim J? No, it's Kim J.I. or Kim J.L. I can't even find anything for him, so I can't accept it. Right, so Yeovil away. I do want to rotate the squad as I go through because I don't want everyone to be knackered. So Carruthers, Yashun's gone up. Galbraith is still with a yellow face. Right, Lowe played well, didn't he? So, but I've got Reeves who can sort of play there. So I'll put Reeves on. And then Yashun, I can replace him for Murray, but he is a bit shit. See, there's no point even selling this one because it's bloody 40 rated, and I only get 400 points for him. Okay, Yeovil away. This won't be easy because I think Yeovil did well this season in real life. Okay, Yeovil. Oh, let me just put my a little sponge on my microphone. Yeah, I'll talk once I've done it. Little sponge on my microphone is loose, foam bit, and it's annoying. It keeps coming off. Yeovil actually would have been a good team to be because I know a lot more of their players than Northampton's. Yeah, Skiverton, I know, Darren Weir, Weatherston, Lee Johnson there, Paul Terry, who's John Terry's brother, I believe. Chris Wheel in goal. So yeah, they've got a few more players I'm more knowledgeable about, but same time, you kind of as you do with career mode, you sort of adapt, you pick your squad. So if you've got a team, you sort of go with it and think, all right, who can I? Sabin. Oh, he's on form and he shoots and okay. He's got a lot of confidence. So Sabin, 2 goals in the first game. It is a good way to start a season. It's Rowson. To Galbraith. To Kozic. See, and that's what I like about this as well is the passes are a bit more automated than they are in FIFA 4. McLeish. Oh, good save.
Just a touch from the keeper to deny the header. Early corner here then. Here's the tempting.
Oh. See, that's the annoying thing when you do the near post thing, but you miss it. It's almost like you've got to try and get back and. Like it's almost like you've lost the advantage you would have had. So that's the off the ball run I'm talking about. They're really good at those in on this career mode. So yeah, Lee Johnson to take. Okay, so he's gone back post. So I'm hoping my keeper come out, but at the same time I've got to. Yeah, keeper's come out. Good lad. Got 2 right backs. Well, I haven't got 2 right backs, but I've got my two players on the right gone up. Oh man, need to be a bit more touch tight there. Sabin need to be a bit more of a sure touch. Oh, that's a good player, and thankfully he's missed it. Weatherston. So that's the thing, they can sort of carve you apart with the quick passing of the off the ball thing. So even though it's not as prominent in this game, it still was about. So, and it's still an option. I mean, I could do it as well. I just never used it. As you can see, I just don't see the point in it. And I think FIFA 4, because there was a new sort of mechanic, and they were like, oh wow, look at this, check this out. They really oversold how important it was, and it's just a nuisance to use. And now it's the problem. Looking at the radar to try and help me, but they're quite touch tight, the Yeovil defence, and that was fucking loose from Rowson. But he's won it back without having to press a button. Isn't that amazing?
Good ball.
Okay, there goes Reeves.
Terrific.
On for Joachim Low this game.
Needs a good cross.
Oh, that was a good ball, but headed out.
Played on.
See, oh, okay, good, he passed it back. But the problem is, of course, now there's two people up front. So it's almost like you have to really engage with them, because they'll make the off-the-ball run, and then it's like you've got to make sure you spot it, or you're very quick to deal with it. And Jesus, that could have been bad. Okay. It's Reeves to Sabin. If I can make the run, Reeves.
Has to cross it here.
Oh man, my crosses haven't quite been as good. Maybe I need Joachim Low on.
That was well worked. It's quite skillful play by the defender.
Okay, good first touch. Go back because he's going to catch up with me. Ref.
Bit of a mix-up there, really.
God's sake, how... That was a FIFA 4 touch there. Like that wasn't... He didn't have tight control of that.
Unlucky with the long ball.
Oh, come on. Dink it. Nice. There we go. Go back. Baglicia's there. He's making a run. In the channel. See if we can...
Oh, now they have made an opening, surely.
Oh, man. I can't quite... Not quite getting the final... It's not as good as it was against Macclesfield. The final ball. The final touch. Right, so I need to be careful. Okay, so again... They sort of do that. They go back to build it up.
Safely headed out of danger.
Ugh.
Throw in on the far side. Thrown long.
Okay, it's got it clear.
That's a good touch.
I'm just going to have a shot.
Oh, he's going through every...
Cool, I'll get a corner.
The defender who gets a block.
Oh, go on.
Found him.
Oh.
Vital tackle.
Just don't seem to quite have this near posting clocked on yet at Northampton yet. With I don't know if it's just the players I've got or if it's just... Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, he's onside. Because I thought he was off. I didn't actually mean to pass that. Oh. They're just getting the last touch in. Oops. Oh shit. Oh. Well, that was lucky. I mean, I'm quite pleased that he fucked that one up. Sorry, I was getting interrupted there and it was just hard to concentrate. Thankfully didn't score there. So it's 0-0. Bit more even this game. I haven't had as many shots. I've had a lot more of the ball, but they've had 2 shots. I've had a few crosses. I've gone to good areas, but they've been able to deal with the crosses into the box. Oh, that wasn't where I was passing. I was trying to go to the left winger. Galbraith. There you go, have it back. Deliver it in. Sabin. Oh my God, they're so they're so powerful at the back there. It's Carruthers to Reeves. Oh, that's a good ball. McLeish, yes. Scott McLeish has arrived. 1-0.
Every time you see it again, the finish looks better.
That was a terrific goal.
And that is, well, you could probably argue the keeper should have saved it, but there was a lot of power on the header, which I think is why it went past him.
Okay, Ali, let's have a look at the replay and see what happened there.
Well, John, simple. That was wonderful skill, a great move and a terrific goal. Speed, creativity and flair created that goal.
Loses it.
Okay, so now we need to
Nice
make sure that we don't let Yeovil get back into this really quickly.
playing it around well here.
And, oh, thank God.
Important tackle.
Oh, that was shit. Away.
On it goes with
Oh,
the
they're putting
header.
pressure on instantly.
Well,
Away it
hardly
goes.
ever
That's
been
absolutely fine by me.
Superb defending.
Well, no, it wasn't as much distance as I wanted on it, but... Oh, there's a run down the line, isn't there?
He has to get a
Good
shot
save.
off here. Goal. He scored so many
Oh, his
shots.
goal was already behind when he saved
I
it,
don't
so
think
that's
that was too
fine.
far away. Certainly judging by his reaction, it couldn't be more than a couple of feet.
Goalkeeper really put his foot through that.
Oh! I was lucky. Good tackle. Ah! Heavy first touch. Right, they're pretty much they're looking to get back into this Yeovil now, so we have to make sure we're on our toes, make sure we're ready to defend, and ready to counter as well, because a second goal would be really beneficial.
That's over the line. It's a goal kick.
I'm gonna make a sub. Galbraith has played a couple of games, so I'm gonna bring Joachim Low on, and I will take Rousinoff for Amu. So we've got two kind of like for like changes. We've got a left winger for a right winger. Since we've got two right wingers on the pitch.
Short one from the keeper. And just the one goal here so far.
Ah, that was shit.
Couldn't hold on to it. Yes, nice ball.
Away.
And the header there.
Nice. Come on, McLeish. Use your strength.
Oh, he tried to control that and didn't really.
There we
get
go.
hold of
Play it through.
Short
McLeish. Oh, that's a finish.
number 2.
Oh, I'm happy with that. Again, on the counter-attack. That's what I said. At this point now, we've got to sort of soak up the pressure, hit them on the counter, and that actually was a hell of a finish.
Yeah, it was a
Is he? I don't know what his strongest foot is actually, but if that's his weak foot, that's a hell of a finish. Oh, my neck. Might have to. I think after this game, I'm probably going to call it because I have streamed for quite a while. I was streaming FIFA 4 before this, which unfortunately is the final part of that career mode. But
Offside call by the
see, now
line.
that's what I'm talking about. Now that was lucky that he was offside, and like he buried that as well the first time, which is ridiculous. Probably going to take Crothers off as well because his fitness looks to be waning. Again, bring Chambers on so he can play right back. Again, if it's a Luke Chambers that plays at Ipswich, then... But it may not be. It might be a different one. It might be like Lee Chambers or something.
That's a decent lob. 2 or 3 players waiting for a pass.
Remember there were a few Chambers I played for Watford. I mean, I don't know if it's those. Remember it was a James Chambers. What? Jock him! I actually don't know. I didn't realise I fouled him, no. Okay, so I need to make sure he's trying to bend it around, so I'm moving my wall across. Oh wow, he actually went far post.
You know, I think dead ball opportunities, they're really priceless, you know, so they'll have to be upset they wasted that chance.
Gonna go long to McLeish, who's gonna win this. He did, to be fair.
That's the way. Yes, good stuff.
But I do actually really like this career mode. I like the sort of in-depth way they went into it. You could tell this is when career mode was like the main thing. It was new, wasn't it? Really, this is the second career mode, and they upgraded it from the first from FIFA 04. 3-0. They upgraded it from FIFA 04, where they had 5 years, and now it's a 15-year career mode. And of course now it's indefinite. It's never ending. You can go as long as you want, I believe. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like this is FIFA's brand new thing. Like they were really excited about the career mode, and you can tell they put a lot of time and effort into it. And FIFA 5, I think, was when it was really at its best. And I like the fact that they forced you to start with a lower league team. Like I know that there's quite a few career mode YouTubers that are probably happy that you can start with bigger teams. Ah, oh, damn it! I should have crossed it straight first time. Amu, nope. Okay. Okay. What I did there was I switched my centre backs and just practically hugged the striker that was up there. What happened to Phil Jevons? Isn't he at Ipswich? Isn't he at Yeovil? Like, why isn't he playing? You'd thought Phil Jevons would have been starting. Ah, oh, what the shit.
He's really stiffened them up at the back.
McLeish on a hat-trick. Forced to save.
They want to exploit the set plays.
Okay, come on, this will bloody work. Go on, young 18-year-old Chambers. Nope. Go on, win it back. Yep, there we go, 3-0. I need a sneeze.
Well, 3-0, it was too one-sided to be a classic.
Yes, there's plenty of football still left to play, of course, but they did well here.
Oh, man. There's a bit more closely contested than the first game, despite the scoreline. But in the end, we came out on top. And it was a really good, convincing away win, actually. That will get the board confidence a bit higher. %50. McLeish man the match. So I've got 2 goals from McLeish, 3 for Sabin so far. Your strikers will score the majority of your goals. That is how this game sort of works. It's just the way everything is, with just not tactics, but it's just how the game works. Strikers are naturally used to being up front, and you don't get much midfield support, which is why you've got to make the most of your strikers being up front practically. But then you've also, like, what I do is I try to get my wingers to support. So 5,500 points. Is there anyone now that can be good? Got Rochdale home, and I'll be the start of next stream. Hang on, that's Simon Grayson. Has this Simon Grayson got that much hair? That's Luke Young's brother, isn't it? God, look at Bournemouth's squad compared to what it is now. That's their assistant manager. Eddie Howe's still here. He'd be about, wouldn't he? Yeah, there he is, Eddie Howe. 26. Bloody hell. Good player, actually. That could be a good signing for League One Championship, maybe. Bradford were relegated. Brentford. Oh, well, I forgot they were League 1, League 2 in this game. Solarco. Bloody hell. Bradley Orr. Jesus. The thing is, at this point, is that Ian Evatt? Well, he converted into a centre back, didn't he? 62 defence, 48 midfield, but yet he's a midfielder. What rating? What is Ian Evatt on this game? Because he might be someone I could buy because he's versatile. He plays in the two positions I like cover for. Ian Evatt. I won him at FIFA 05, which is the first FIFA he appeared on. So he's a 48 only. But he does go up to 64. It's quite tall. He'd probably be better as centre back. He's marking 68, tackling 68. So he's more of a centre back, isn't he? But I don't know, 48. It's just not good enough. I was tempted. Too old. Hull. Who's that? Michael Keane. It's definitely a different Michael Keane than one of his Everton now. Okay, Michael Keane, FIFA 05. He played for Hull. He was 52 rated, potential 71. Plays centre mid, but he can also play left mid. Because he's 21, so he's quite young. High aggression, but a lot of his best stats are quite... They're more physical than anything. 70 heading. Passing is a bit shit though. Yeah, I don't know. I might have a look in my own time. Ian Ashby, I just saw there. Jesus. See if anyone offers me anyone wants to go back to the menu. No, because sometimes you may get a gem when someone offers you someone. But that will be next stream. The thing is, we've actually got how many fixtures in August? So if I can, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 chances. Because Lincoln, once I get my points up, we go straight into September. So I've got 4 chances to get some points for winning games, which could potentially give me enough to buy a decentish player. Possibly. Here you go. Been offered. No, I don't want him. But I think with that, I think that's probably due for this first stream of FIFA 05. Good start. Second, so we're in the automatic promotion spots. It's obviously top 3 goes up. 4th to 7th is playoffs. But the way I see it is Northampton should be a stepping stone. Finish as high as I can. Get a job in a better league or a higher division in England, possibly. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think with that we are done for this first part. Next stream will be more. We'll continue with this, and this one I do plan to get a good way through. FIFA 4 was just grating on me, and I just wasn't good enough. But FIFA 5 is my favourite FIFA, and I enjoyed it a lot more than the other ones. So, yep. See you guys next part for FIFA 5.